That would definitely be it, exactly, is that we'd like to see the Crimson Fliers grow. I mean, we had 18 players on a roster. The IQA allows for 21 players to be on a tournament roster. That definitely has always put us at a disadvantage, just because you have other teams who are much more established, where Quidditch is more or less socially acceptable. I played on an intramural flag football team with a couple of guys at the university, and after our first games, a couple of them were like, "Oh hey, if you're interested, we play Quidditch in the park every Saturday." And I had read the Harry Potter books and was the least familiar with Quidditch, and I was just like, sure, I'll give it a try. I need something to do on the weekends.
I was finishing up marathon training, and some friends from work got me involved with it. And so I showed up after the marathon was over, and I enjoyed getting back to a contact sport and having some fun. And the team atmosphere was nice too, and just kind of caught on and clicked. People don't respect it as an actual sport. You know, you tell a friend that, oh, I play Quidditch, and they laugh at you, and they're like, oh, that's a LARPing. And you're like, okay, cool, come watch a game or come play with us. There are very few people I've come in contact with that, once they've played, dislike it.
Ben on our team was like a perfect example of like that kind of transition, because he would like come to practice every now and then and just like go through the motions and do whatever, and then like he was able to come to Snow Cup and play, and he's like super excited. He's like hasn't missed a practice since Snow Cup, well, except for that one that he really couldn't make, and he came here with us, and he's like super pumped. He's already asking to like meet with me after practice to get some extra work in. And there are a lot of people who will discount Quidditch just because they're like, oh, like Harry Potter, but like there are very few people who play Quidditch that stop playing once they've played.
And I think the other thing it faces is that it's moving from kind of a fun little thing that, you know, a handful of people did in Middlebury to a large, now international organization that faces the challenges of growing with, you know, 800 active teams and you know, several thousand players. It faces some significant growth challenges, but it seems like they have kind of a plan for it, at least. So we're looking forward to see what it has a possibility in the future.
Like, for instance, UCLA. I was talking to the captain of UCLA about a month ago, and she said they have between 150 and 300 people show up to their beginning of the year tryouts for the Quidditch team every fall, and we had, I think the most we've ever had at a practice was 20 or so. So it's definitely, I would like to see more of a turnout. That's definitely where you get more, you get a larger sample size as far as athletic skill goes. Also, when you have more players than will fit on a roster, it definitely creates opportunities for competition within a team, which is definitely what drives a team to get better.